Hello, everybody, and welcome. Okay, let me just get this set up. Wait for everybody to come in. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope your weekend has gone good so far. We're having some stormy weather here. Some of the province has gotten hit pretty bad by these storms that have been going through, but we've lucked out so far at this end anyway. Okay. Hello, everybody coming in. Please smash that like button on your way in. And after you've done that, when you get back into chat, please make sure you have live chat selected at the top of your screen so you don't miss anything. There's Missy. It is horrible here. It's not so bad flooding wise here as it is further down the road. Toronto got hit really bad. They've got like 5-6 feet of water. It looked like we were on the ocean side for a while there, but this area we've had a lot of rain. We're gonna get more today, and another storm's supposed to be coming through today. But so far we've lucked out. So we've got a little bit of flooding here and there on low-lying areas, but where I am so far we've lucked out. But I don't think we're gonna miss a head-on impact with this storm that's coming through this afternoon. We're just talking about the weather. Good morning, Nana. Good morning. Nice to see you. Well, thank you, Missy. Like I said, I don't think we are going to get it as bad as Toronto did. Let me see if I can pull that up. Hang on a sec. Let me go over here. I was just watching some of it actually. I think it was this one. Let me just see. Yeah, here it is here. Okay, let me share this with you. This is Toronto. This is down near where I used to live. Like it's bad. It's bad. This is Toronto, downtown Toronto. Well, almost downtown. This is part of Mississauga where it reaches Toronto. Like it's bad. Now, I don't think I'm not going to play too much of this because I don't want to get a strike on me, but I don't think we're going to get it quite as bad as that area did. Yeah, it's bad. I know Hamilton, which is my hometown where I'm from, it got hit really, really bad. Let me just make this bigger here. Here we go. It got hit really bad. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get it as bad. Let me just pin that. Thank you, sister. I'm going to go over here to do that, and I'll pin it to the top of the screen. There we go. I don't think this area is going to get it that bad, but I know there's really bad storms coming in. The only thing I'm worried about is my street is still ripped up. It's ripped down probably 6 feet in some areas, 6 to 8 feet, because they're redoing all the sewer and water lines and all that stuff. So right now we have no sewer grates on our street. They've all been ripped up. So they've got a hole dug. Half of the street is dug, and it's a good, some places 10 feet, but most places 6 to 8 feet. So if this storm comes through here, which they are expecting, I know part of my street is going to be underwater. So, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do to stop it. I know they're talking about us opening the dam right near the bottom end of Cornwall. There's a dam there right along the St. Lawrence River, and that separates Canada and the US. We got a dam there. And I think that the Ontario government is saying that they want them to open that dam because it's flooding, because of all the flooding, like, 300 kilometers away upstream or upriver. The St. Lawrence River, Lake Ontario, flows into the St. Lawrence River, which separates Canada and the US. And that big body of water, which is Lake Ontario, that's where Toronto and Hamilton and everything is, right on the bank of Lake Ontario. And it's flooding so bad that they want them to open the dam down here in Eastern Ontario. But what that'll do is end up flooding out, from, I would say, probably from Kingston area, maybe not so much Kingston, but east of Kingston, all the way into Quebec. It's going to end up flooding out everybody because that St. Lawrence River is at its banks now. So if they open that dam and allow more water to come through, it's going to flood out a lot down here at this end. So, I mean, it is what it is. Things happen, and force of nature, I guess. I find it's just getting worse and worse over the last couple of years. Why that is, I don't know, but it's getting bad. So let's talk a little bit about, there's a hearing, actually not a hearing, a trial is supposed to start tomorrow for Stephen Stearns for all the images, the 60 charges he has of just the images on his phone. And I'm not saying it like, oh, it's just images, but they are not, this is not for the first degree murder of Madeline Soto. This is for the stuff that they found on his phone. I guess they got 2 cases going, one for that, and then the murder charges, right? So the first set of charges, the trial is supposed to start tomorrow, and I don't know if it's going to. If it does, I will see if I cannot cover it live. But I don't see anywhere where it's being shown. So that's kind of up in the air right now. And then next week on the 29th, Brian Koberger, the Idaho case where the 4 college kids were murdered, he has a hearing on the 29th, which I will be covering. And it's for a change of venue and motions hearings. So they're going to give the arguments for a change of venue. What I'm going to do either tomorrow or Tuesday, the prosecution has filed a 22-page document that I'm going to go over tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll do it live so you guys can follow along and see the document yourself. There's not really much going on in the true crime community, so that's why I haven't been going live a lot. But things are starting to happen. Trials are starting to happen. Things are starting to come out. So let me just get this up. Give me a second. Okay, so what it says here is, and I do have the document. So like I said, it's a 22-page document. So I'm going to go over it live so you guys can follow along with it. Idaho prosecutors have formally objected to the University of Idaho student's murder suspect Brian Koberger's motion to change venue and have his trial moved out of Latah County, where the slayings took place. The filing, signed by Latah County Prosecutor Bill Thompson and Ingrid Beatty, a special assistant attorney general for the state, was made public just recently. So that's the document that I have. The defendant, Brian Koberger, had filed a motion to change venue, requesting that the trial in this matter be moved from Latah County, where we all know Moscow, Idaho, is where this all happened. And he wants it moved from there to Ada County, which is like 300 miles away, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think that the judge will go for that. It would be very hard for family members, friends, the prosecution, everything to go 300 miles away to have this case tried. I think that's a little unreasonable, but that's what they want to do. They want to move it 300 miles away. So, like, that's like almost the distance between me and Canada here and my sister in New Jersey. So it's like, they wrote to support his motion. He conducted a survey of prospective jurors in Latah County, Ada County, Canning County, and Bannock County. And the findings of that survey, they argued, have not justified a move. So that's what the prosecution is saying. They go into a lot more detail. And like I said, we will go over that document on either Monday or Tuesday. Miss Missy, I got you, my love. And you want the black deck? I got you. So that is going to be not this Thursday, but next Thursday, so the 29th. Also, what I'm waiting to hear on, and I will go live with it when I find out that there's an answer, is in the Karen Reed case. The defense did file motions and were heard on their motions to dismiss charges 1 and 3. She's got a new trial date set. As you know, her trial ended in a hung jury, but there's been a lot of controversy around that. And some jurors have come out and said, no, we found her not guilty on counts 1 and 3. And we were only hung on count 2. So they contacted the defense, they've contacted the prosecution, stuff like that. So they had this hearing and the judge took it under advisement. She has not come back with her ruling on that yet. I do believe that she is going to be talking to her, superiors, judges with a lot more experience than herself, maybe even from the Superior Court, and really investigating how she should deal with this. But I do believe that if the juror, because her jury instructions were very complicated. I do understand the jurors when they say, we didn't understand. She said, don't come back until you have a verdict on the charges. That to them meant until you have a verdict on all the charges. They didn't know that they could find her guilty of some and not guilty of others, or not guilty of all of them, or, they knew that they could find her guilty of all or none, but they didn't know that they could find her not guilty on some and still guilty on others, or hung on others and not guilty of some. They didn't know that. So, and I rewatched quite a few times her instructions, and even somebody who is like myself, who is, worked in the criminal justice system for over 30 years, even me, I was saying, I think I did say it as we were watching it live when she was giving her instructions, it's like they're too confusing, very confusing for lay people who may not have any knowledge or experience in legal matters as it is. So, and what I predicted was going to happen, that there was going to be some problems with those instructions, and that's where we stand now. So we will be waiting to see what she decides she's going to do, because the defense is saying, and which I agree, if the jury did find her not guilty on counts 1 and 3, to retry her again on counts 1 and 3 would be double jeopardy. So let's see what happens. The judge may see it differently. I don't know. I'm not fond of this judge to begin with. I'm just going to leave that there, but I'm not fond of her. So I'm going to get the cards shuffled up, and then we will get started. Hopefully this storm does not hit in the middle of our reads today. Last thing I want to do is lose power, but I'm going to give you the warning. If I do lose power, don't worry about it. That's why I keep a hard copy here of everybody who has put in for a read or a question. And when I get power back, I will just pick up where we left off when I lost power. If that happens, I don't think we're going to get it as bad as Toronto did. If you haven't seen that, scroll back a bit. And I showed you what's going on in Toronto. And that's about, I don't know, 300 kilometers away from us right now where I am. So it's coming our way. I know it's coming. But we'll see. We will see. Missy says, Nana's here too. Missy says, Des, I've got to jump in the shower. You got me. I think Des is listening. Des has got a house full today of kids. But I do believe she's listening in the background. Nana is also here. I think a lot of people go away on the weekends, especially nearing the end of the summer. Yep, Nana's here. Des is here. Grab your shower, Missy, quick. I hope you fared all right, too. Oh my gosh, guys, I almost choked myself out there. I went to lean forward and I had the cord for my heating pad around my neck. Hang on a sec, you guys. Ah, almost choked myself out, you guys. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh. Anyway, I went to pull my chair in forward, and forgot I had that heating pad thing around on my shoulders because my neck is just killing me today. It's all this dampness and everything. My allergies are through the roof. When I went to move forward, it kind of like choked me right out. Nothing like choking yourself out. I don't know if you guys seen my post for Ira Briscoe. I did a reading on him. I requested a reading actually because I didn't know anything about the case. I hadn't heard about it. Not long after he disappeared. And I know his family requested the second read on him. But they found him, and everything that was in my read came out. So if you guys haven't read up on that, I think I did. I was able to tag the news outlet that talked about them finding him on YouTube. I know I can't do it on Facebook. I'm not allowed to tag anything, any news related anything on Facebook because of the new rules here in Canada that we can't share links to the news. Can't access a lot either. So I was able to share it on Twitter and I think on YouTube, but not on Facebook. I also tagged the read that I did so you can read what it says when they found him. And you can also check out the read as to what my read said 3 years ago. They just found him. I think they found him on August 10th, but they didn't confirm that it was him until the 15th of August, just a couple days ago. So it's always interesting to go back and check out the reads once the person is found to see how accurate or if the read wasn't accurate, but it was accurate. That's why I tell everybody, hey, K-Mitch. That's why I tell everybody, go back to my December 6th reading of Brian Koberger when I did a read and asked the cards to tell me, the characteristics of the person that did this and why and stuff like that. If you haven't seen it, go back to December 6th. This is long before we knew of Brian Koberger. And it said the police had more. Well, at that time, we didn't know it at that time, but at that time, the police had the knife sheath, right? And in my read, I described Brian Koberger right to a T. And also that he took something from the scene and left something, like the police had something and they're not sharing it. All that came out in that read long before we even knew who Brian Koberger was. We didn't find out about Brian Koberger until they arrested him. We didn't know his name, nothing, who he was, what he did, nothing until the end of December. And that read that I did was December 6th and described him right to a T. I'm anxious for the Brian Koberger trial to get going. For sure. For sure, for sure. Let me just get this off the screen. I don't know why my computer just did that. It all went black for a minute. Hopefully it's not about to take a crap on me. Last thing I want to buy right now is a new computer. So how's everybody been doing? How's your summer been going? Sorry, you guys, for the cough. There's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, I've got a cough. I got allergies going through the roof. I just choked myself out. Welcome to the life and times of Willow. It says good. Her summer's been going good. I hope you guys have been able to use the pool more than we've used ours, because it's a lot of work to keep up a pool. And I think we've only used it for maybe a week and a half. And it seems as soon as the water gets good in temperature in the pool, nasty weather comes in. So it's like, what the hell? But I have got a little bit of a tan going on this year, so that's been good. I ain't white as a ghost. Okay, so let's get going on the reads, you guys. Daz, you're up first. Let's see what we got for you. Fox, opportunities. Opportunities. Let's see what it says. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. So this is about stepping outside of the box. Getting outside your comfort zone. I know that there are things that you may even be procrastinating on because they are outside of your comfort zone. You don't really know how to go about it. But I feel like it's time to step outside of that comfort zone and take things into your own hands, even if that means you got to do it alone. Because here it's saying that, where it says, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. So I do feel like the opportunities are there, and there is things that will go your way, but you've got to take the initiative to get those things done. Okay, so let's see why that's there with the fox. You got to be and sly about it, which means don't share what you're doing with anybody. be sly as a fox, like somebody we know. Oh my God, I can't believe I almost choked myself out. Okay, so why is the fox there? Some more information on that. Love affair. Dirty little secrets. Dirty little secrets. Archangel Michael, this is about protecting yourself and protecting yourself from others. Got to be very careful here, especially with Archangel Michael coming out with the love affair, the dirty little secret. We know what that is. I mean, he's been doing this since day one. I do feel like there's more coming out that you don't know yet. I want to get some more on this because I do feel like there's still another thing going on that you don't know about yet. So let's see. And the fox being with that, somebody who's very sly, very sneaky, very secretive, tells half-truths. We all know who that is. I've been listening to it for over 5 years now. I don't know how you stayed married that long, but being constantly lied to. But I do feel that there is still some more secrets. And this has come out many times. Even though you do know about a few of them, there's still something else. And this has come out quite a few times with, I feel almost at this point, there's going to be somebody else that reaches out to you. Archangel Michael, this is like protecting yourself. And the intervention is going to come at the best time possible. So that means it's going to help you in some way. Whatever this secret, this dirty little secret that's going to come out, I feel it's coming to help you. Although this person that's going to, I feel like they're going to contact you. Let's see. You got it. But with this person, you're going to really have to protect yourself from them because they're out for harm. Okay, so the love affair. What's this dirty little secret? What's this dirty little secret that Des has got to watch out for? What's the dirty little secret? Tell us what this dirty... And there I'm dropping them. What's the dirty little secret? That's Mama. That's Mama. She wants half the deck to come out. It's like I can just imagine what Mama is saying about him now. You know what I mean? She's always got a lot that she wants to add in here. There we go. So the dirty little secret, temperance. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords. This is some kind of truth. This is some kind of truth that is going to come out. So this dirty little secret is not going to be held secret much longer. And this is new deceits. So there's more, Des, that's going to come out that you had no knowledge of. I almost feel like because it's coming out in your read, this is something that is going to impact you. But it's his dirty little secret. We also got temperance. This is going to put things right out of balance. It's in the reverse. That means it's going to be your life is going to be turned upside down again. I do feel like this is going to be something that is going to also affect you, even though you're no longer with him and he's out of the picture somewhat. Is this him coming back again and begging you to take him back? I don't know. But it's almost, how can I say this? It's almost like this isn't just affecting me now. This is going to affect you too. So we've got to get back and work together on this too. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to say what I'm seeing. It's almost like with the Ace of Swords, it's almost like if we're both to survive all this bullshit, we've got to get back together. Like, look at the last time I listened to a lot of that conversation when he came back begging you to take him back. And it's almost like it's about to repeat itself. It's like, look at this isn't going to just affect me now, it's going to affect you too. So we've got to band back together so this doesn't ruin us. That's almost like what I'm seeing here. But there's something else that's coming out. Is that why he's going to, like, and this isn't something that you know about yet. This is something else. And it's almost like, look at everything that is going on in both of our lives right now. If we don't get back together and band together, we're going to be ruined. That's what I'm seeing. And this is like protecting yourself against this person, because this person, although they may come across to you as, look at, I just want to tell you this because you're looking like a fool because you don't know about this. So I'm going to tell you. And they're wanting reactions or something from you to use for their benefit. You got to be careful. And like I said, this is something that you have no idea of yet. What is it? Let's see what it is. 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups in reverse talks about like the divorce, a broken home, lack of stability. Remember I told you that that's what this is going to be about. Like, we got to get back together, because if not, neither one of us are going to survive this. It's not going to be good for either one of our families. Look at broken home, loss of family, divorce, instability. And that's what it is with the 10 of Cups in reverse. It's like we're both going to be ruined. If we don't do this together, we're both going to be ruined. The 2 of Wands, planning for the future and making the decisions that we need to plan for the future. The 2 of Wands, there's 2 decisions. There's this or there's this. So it's like, if you don't go along with what he thinks should be done, it's almost like he could even sabotage a lot of things. But to me, this is, if we don't band together, there's something new coming, sister. I'm telling you right now. There's something that's going to present itself that you don't know about yet. And what the cards are saying is this could ruin both of you. Not just him, not just you, but both of you. Like, what more could this guy have done behind your back? You know what I mean? But there is something else that you have no idea of yet, and it's going to rear its ugly head. And they're going to pretend to like be doing this and bringing it to your attention so you know, but it's not. It's for their own needs. Yeah. I can see that conversation that happened not long ago where he's begging you to come back happening again. The Sword and the Rose. That's all about clarity, truth, honor, a revelation happening. Wedding rings. This is a union. This is a wedding. This is all going to surround your marriage. Like, he's not going to give you the divorce. So even if you were in court tomorrow, where all he had to do was sign away, he's not going to do it. I wonder if that's why he still has all the pictures of you and him and your wedding pictures and everything up on his Facebook. Why hasn't he made those private? You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a douchebag. See anything else? Anything else? I'll give it another shuffle or two to see. Seduction. Seduction. Third-party interference. Yeah, there's something that's going to happen here, sister. And it's going to be like he's going to try and make you believe that this is going to affect both of you equally. And it just made it, whatever this is that's coming that you don't know about is going to sink him, I think. Like he's not even going to be able to afford to piss in a pot. So there's something more there still coming, sister. And like I said, with the wedding rings coming out, there's no way he would even sign divorce papers. Even if you handed them to him today, he's not going to sign them. And we know that already anyway. He's making this as long and as difficult as he can. Okay, let me just pull up the other screen here. Hang on a second, you guys. Miss Missy, I got you. Des for Delia. Mini read. On the black deck. Give me a sec. I am choking my guts out. Right? But he's not going to give up no matter what he's got. Well, I want to watch what I say. What should I say? Des says he wouldn't know the truth, right? Like how many opportunities? Even like when we were on FaceTime, let's go back to like even 3 years ago, 4 years ago. He had opportunities to say things and he didn't. Like I knew 4 years ago that he was friggin' around. Anna Hayward, thank you so much for your super sticker. I appreciate you. Delia. Oh my gosh. Don't hold it against me. I can't say your name right. Blame it on the Canadian accent, whatever. I have a hard time with it. Delia. Okay, by the time I'm done with DD, he'll be kissing Dez's feet. I hope he is ready for the inferno coming his way. It's been coming for a while, Delia. There's still something that he's done that she has no idea about. I think a lot of it too is something financial. I've told her about some of it that I've been getting. And you go back even 5 years ago, I started telling her, look at this, and this. And she go, oh my God, never. Well, look at him nevering like he nevered before. The guy, he would never look at me in my face, like, because he knows I could spot a liar for a mile away. Missy, it's going to all work out too, girl. I'm so praying for you. Yeah. There's nothing about him that's fair. He is all about himself. And like, I call him fat bastard. It's like, you're ugly. Like, you're ugly inside and out. Like, I heard without him knowing, because he claims innocence when he doesn't think anybody else is around, the way he was treating her. But we would be on FaceTime. He wouldn't know that I was on the phone, that I could see. She'd have the phone flipped around. And I could see what he was doing. I could hear what he was doing. And it was just gross. Gross. Tanya, thank you again for your super sticker. I appreciate it. I miss Karma. I think there's another Karma that you guys don't know about. And so far, before Delia, before Des even knew anything about you, I told her like a month beforehand, I said, he's got somebody else pregnant. It came out in the cards. So when she found out about you and everything, it's like, see, told you, cards don't lie. So I hope you take him for everything he's got, Delia. I hope you take him for everything he's got, because that's what he said to his girl, one of the girlfriends before you, Delia. Just after he left Des, he was with this girl, this woman, and he told her, "Oh, it's time to take him out to the shed." And she says, "What do you mean? Like kill him?" He says, "No, take him for everything he's got." Well, that's what the advice he was giving his girlfriend at the time, the first girlfriend he had while he was still with Des. That's what he told her. So good. I'm going to tell you, Delia, take him to the shed. Take him for everything he's got. Oh, he's ignorant. He's ignorant. The one before was fired from her job. Fired from her job. Yeah, he's been with some real winners, that's for sure. So it says we're working together, we're going to get what we need for our kids. Yeah, she's an idiot. She's an idiot. Huh. Anyway, yeah, she was a real estate agent, and that's the only house she sold was to Dave, and the only reason Dave bought that house using her as a real estate agent is because he wanted to get laid. Huh. Carmen. CC, we used to call her. See you next Tuesday, Carmen. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, well, let's see what this fat bastard's up to. Let's see what he's up to. Adaptability. Oh, yeah. He's a chameleon, all right. He's married with a wife and kids, a kid, and he's out screwing everybody that would even look at him sideways. And didn't even have the balls to leave until Des caught him. Owl observation. So we got the owl and we got the dragonfly when it comes to DD here. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It's reminding you to bring a lot more lightness and joy into your life. Well, in order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential, you got to approach things lightly. So he's just going to lay back and just whatever you guys throw at him, he's just going to lay back and he's going to take it. That's his way of just like trying to ignore it and move forward with whatever he's wanting to move forward with. Owl is the observation. You're being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. So he's looking for motives. He's looking for things to use against you. So to me, I'm reading him. So I've got to kind of try and block what I'm feeling regarding used to out of it and just what he is, what's going on with him. You need to hear what's really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. So it's almost like he's trying to look behind the scenes, like why are things there? Toxic. This is a lot of drama, arguments, incompatibility. Look at this. I mean, you can't make this shit up. It's almost like to him, it's the people around him that are toxic and he's not. So to me, with the owl and the observation, it says you need to hear what's really being said despite words and emotions coming from the messenger. So it's almost like it doesn't matter what you say or what he hears. He's going to interpret things his own way, and he's going to take actions towards what's being said to him the way he understands it. It doesn't necessarily mean the way it's being said. It's the way he's perceiving it and understanding it. Family, all about family. Look at, there's a little girl and a little boy. All about family, family, family. So this is circling all around the family. Let me get all the cards here. Toxic and family. Um, his conscience is clear because to him, he feels it's everybody else around him causing the drama and the toxicity. Um, there's something here to do with the family and the blood ties. But I'm also getting that I don't know if he's bringing this into question. There could be somebody in the inner circle that he hangs with that's going to bring something into question. Um, the blood ties. I don't know. Let's get some more cards. Oh, that's way too many. That's like 6 cards. The toxic, the drama, the arguments, the incompatible. That one wanted to come out. It flipped right up. So weird. That's Mama. Let's take them out as they came. The Hierophant. This is morals and ethics. It's almost like you see the 2 people on the bottom. He wants everybody to bow to him. He feels like he's the only one that isn't toxic. He's the one that is like trying to make things easy when in fact he is the toxic one. It's almost like everybody should conform to him. If you don't see things his way, there's going to be trouble. He calls it toxic. He calls it being like a drama queen or causing an argument if you speak how you feel or how he's making you feel. It's him that's toxic. But he claims to everybody else that it's you guys that are toxic. The Knight of Pentacles. This is him moving forward, protecting himself. See, he's got his money in his hand. He's on this stupid little donkey. I don't even call it a horse. I call it a donkey. It's almost like he's got walls built up around him. He's also gathering people, like gathering his friends, family, to surround him for protection. So it's going to be like you're not just going to battle him, you're going to battle the whole clan. I think, Des, you've seen part of that when you guys, when he left and he had everybody lying for him and writing false statements and stuff. He's going to do the same thing again in this relationship. I think there's also going to be a question. I think he's going to try and put out there that that one of these aren't his. The 8 of Swords. This is like almost an empowerment. It's like I've been blinded by everything for so long. I'm finally going to open my eyes. But what he's not seeing is his days of having freedom financially, especially, are done. I am seeing that there is also somebody else coming in here. There's a weakness that's coming in. This is strength. This is in reverse. I think he's starting to doubt a lot of his actions that he's taken. But there's a weakness here too. With the strength being in reverse, there's a weakness here. And see this heart, this is somebody who said that they would always be there for him, is going to turn on him. I think this could be part of that person that is going to come forward. Because this is now in reverse, that strength and all that compassion and everything else that people had for him, it's gone. And there's somebody here, you can see the heart, like forever. That's the sign of forever. This is the heart. Nothing's ever going to turn me against you. I'm here for you, blah, blah, blah. That's turning. So there's something there, Des, that you don't know. He knows about it. I think that he has been threatened with this. I think this person has threatened him that they're going to make something known. The The strength in reverse is him having lack of courage also. I don't think he wants to battle with this person. So I think that he's going to do whatever this person wants him to do because he doesn't want this coming out. But it's still going to come out. The person's going to turn on him. So who is that? I don't know. But there's somebody there that's going to turn on him that said that they would always be there for him. Okay, so this family and the blood ties, this is where I'm feeling like he's going to deny something. And I think, and I know she's in the room now, but I'm sorry, but I think he's going to deny that child as his. Because the toxic in the family came out. Yeah, the magician. The magician. He's going to try and get out of this. He's going to try and use trickery, whatever he needs to use. Or he's going to say that he was tricked into this. This is a magician. He's going to try and get his way out of that. This could be why Des, that I got in your read, that he's going to come back begging yet again. Seems he does that every 6 months or so. Maybe that's why he's not charging you to cut the lawn now. Is he sucking up to you again? But the magician in reverse is somebody using trickery, deceit, lies, deception, trying to make things happen, go their way by any means they need to. The Nine of Swords. This is anxiety and fear. He's regretting decisions he's made. This could even be the regret about leaving his family. The King of Wands. This is somebody who demands loyalty. He's feeling right now like nobody's loyal to him. He's loyal to everybody, but nobody's loyal to him, which we know is the total reverse. But I do see a denial here. I do see with the Nine of Swords, this is the fear now of totally losing everything. But he's blaming everybody else. And I do see the denial. Deny, deny, deny. Where have we heard that before, Des? Deny, deny, deny. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of denial going on here. And he thinks that he's going to be able to change the outcome of this. You got the King of Wands and you got the Magician with the Nine of Swords. He feels he can get out of this. He feels like he can get out of this. This guy's an idiot. Like, I can see him doing something and saying, look it, I have this. I can't have kids, so this kid can't be mine. So I would find out if he's gone and had a snip, snip, snip done. But he's an idiot because medical records will show when he got that done. Okay, let's see. Let's get a few more. The butterfly. This is going on to a new phase. Is he seeing somebody else now? Like, look at this social butterfly. There are other women. There are other women. So, oh my gosh. Could he have gotten somebody else pregnant too? I don't know. Oh, wouldn't that just be the icing on the cake? Engagement ring. Commitment in a partnership. I think we got that, Des, in yours too. Chaser, codependent, fear of abandonment. So yeah, I feel like he's going to come back yet again and try and get you three back together. And it's going to be something here that's about to happen that he's going to lose everything. Like, he can't handle all of this. I do got here with the butterfly too. There's another relationship. So could that be telling us, is there another pregnancy? Is there another pregnancy here? I got to know. I got to know. Okay, wait. Let me grab another deck. Hang on. Oh, what deck do I got to use? Is there another pregnancy here? Emotional intelligence. I dropped that. Is there another pregnancy here? Is there another pregnancy? There, I think, look at this. Game over. Oh no. There could be another pregnancy. There could be another pregnancy here. I'm going to go in deeper on that, but that's going to be done either with just me and Des or something. But I think that there could be another. There's something that's being hidden that you don't know about yet, Des, and it's come out here too. I think that there could be another pregnancy. I'll have to do some more reading on that, but I think that there's another pregnancy too. As my stomach turns, I feel sorry for any kid that has to have this guy as a father. I really do. Let's see. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me check chat, you guys. Hang on. Oh my God, you guys are just yapping it up. Is that right? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Missy. Yeah. That thing. Oh yeah, the house is trash. Like it was. I wouldn't have given you 20,000 for it. He said he needs He said he needs a DNA for my son. I'm not even worried that DNA test's gonna come back. Well, looks good on him. I'd like to hand deliver the results to him. He's a dick. Oh, he did have one done? He just had it. Like, just had it? Just had it? Well, I think there's another pregnancy already anyway. Yeah, they're not 100%. And if he has intercourse with somebody in the first 3 months after having a vasectomy, he could still get somebody pregnant. Missy, I'm there with you, Missy, and I don't even drink. So he had it done August 2nd. There's another baby. I'm telling you, there's another baby. There's another one. Okay, Missy. Okay, let me get the chat off of this screen here. Okay. Missy. Missy, did you want a read? Yes, my Missy wants a read. Okay, Missy, let's see what we got. Look at that. Calm. Oh my gosh, Missy. This is great. We got the turtle. This is slowing things down, calming things down. Let's see what it says, though. The turtle wisdom reaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or within for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. That's interesting. I forget. Last week. Didn't you have a good one last week too? Whoops. That's me again, you guys. That's my friggin' hand. I got to get that surgery done. I keep putting it off and putting it off. Because every time I go to say, okay, I've got everything under control, I can go over the surgery and get this fixed, something else happens, like falling down the basement stairs or something. But I do. I got to go and get it fixed. Okay. So things are about to calm down. And you got to be calm in certain situations. Psychopath. Oh my gosh. Just as I said, you were going to have a good read this week. Psychopath. This is somebody who's very unpredictable, abusive. It doesn't have to be necessarily physical. It can be emotional. It could be financial. It could be verbal. But there's somebody that's about to abuse something here. Let's see what it is. Clingy, old exes, a dead relationship. Okay, so you got an old ex, dead end relationship. This guy is like psycho. Abusive. This could be verbally. I don't think you're with your ex anymore. I don't think you even have anything to do with him. So I'm saying, like, sometimes financially, verbally, emotionally, I feel like there's something that's going to be going on here where he's trying to hurt you either emotionally, financially, verbally. Let's see what's going on. He's very conniving, unpredictable. Oh boy. The Eight of Pentacles. This is something about a new job. It's almost like it's about money, because Pentacles are about money. It's about finances and stability. This could be some kind of new job, but why is that coming up with abusive? He's a psychopath. He's got a job at the jail, washing floors from his cell. I don't know. I don't know how he was with you, so. But there's something about him becoming abusive. This is the Sun. This is somebody who wants something new, a new beginning of some kind. With the psychopath, this is somebody who's like very conniving, very abusive in all ways. Look at this. He's even got blood around his mouth. It's like, look at the eyes. Like looking right through you instead of at you. You know what I mean? Very unpredictable. And we got old ex. Somebody going back to their old ways, also dead end relationship, clingy. But with the Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who lacks focus, but at the same time, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is almost like, I don't know if he's gotten into business for himself or got a new job, but he's somehow using that to his advantage for something. The Sun, this is wanting a new beginning. So this is like almost like walking away from any kind of hmm, it's almost like I'm leaving the past in the past. I want nothing more to do with it. I'm going forward with my life and I want all that left in the past. But why do we got the clingy? Old ex, dead relationships. I wish my ex had said that. Like, I just wanted in the past. Yeah, see you later. Don't ever contact me again. See you later. Adios. Deuces. But unfortunately, it's not the way it was. But anyway, with the clinging with the ex, this is a conflict. With the Five of Swords, this is my bully card. It's almost like I want what I want. Look at like in the upright. See them stomping off like he's taken all their toys, taking their swords from them, being a bully. I feel like that's what he's trying to do here. He's trying to control the situation. Walk away, leave me be. I'm going to do what I want to do. Walk away. I win. This is it. No more fighting over this. It's the end. The Hermit. This is almost like some kind of isolation. I don't know if he's isolating himself or he wants isolation. He wants to be left alone. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is all about money and stability. The aces are always about potential, where there's potential. And because this is the Pentacles, this is about his stability. Like, what can I do to make things better for myself? This is him wanting to be left alone. Taking, not wanting to give. This is my bully card. He's a bully. He wants what he wants, and he's not going to settle for anything different. And this is, he wants a new beginning. He wants to leave the past in the past. So this is what this ex is all about. And it's like, he's almost like testing your patience. I feel like there's a lot of things being said too that have no merit. So I don't know if he's making things up to make himself look better so he gets what he wants, but that's the type that I'm seeing. He's going to do what he needs to do to make his life better for this warm and new beginning. And I do believe there's a money aspect. There's a lot of money in that's come out. Okay, let's see what else we can get, Missy. Come on. Doesn't want to give you any cards, miss. Okay, there's two. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Missy. The Chaser. The Chaser. This is somebody who's codependent, fear of relationships. To me, this is him running away. Wants no part of it anymore. So I don't know if you've been having an issue with your ex lately, but it's like, go. Give him whatever he wants. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you either. And you know I don't usually swear, but that's what came out because that's what I'm seeing. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic people and relationships. Yeah, let the toxicity go. Yeah, it's almost like, give me what I want. And if you don't give me what I want, I'm just going to cause more trauma, more problems. He may do something. If you don't give him what he wants, he may do something that pushes you to the edge, like to finally say, okay, that's it. That's enough. Now it's on. You know what I mean? I mean, I know Haley's old enough that she doesn't have to go with him if she doesn't want to, or could get away from him if, like, he decided I'm not bringing her back after a visitation, if he even sees her. But it's almost like I'll push it. If you don't give me what I want, I'll push as far as I can push for what I want. And if I can't get what I want, I'm going to make your life miserable. Like he's toxic. Just like DD there. Toxic. Toxic goof. Poof, it's a goof. Yeah. This guy's out to get what he wants and he doesn't care who it affects. Let me go to chat. Black deck, yes. Yes, last week was good. Sounds like sperm donor. Yep. That's exactly what it's almost like. I'm telling you, the two males that came out were like, they're related somehow, I swear to God. One's just a little worse than the other. He got mad a while back and said H wasn't his. Oh, see? And I just said that this guy that came out, so I'm assuming it was Haley's dad, um, reminded me of Dee Dee. Like just the vibes and the energy I got from him reminded me of Dee Dee. And here we go. After 15 years, he says he wants a DNA test. He said he would curb stomp me before he went to jail. He has contempt of court from previous court for no show. There you go. He wants what he wants. He wants us all in the past. Like, get out of my face. Get out of my, yep. And that's exactly what just came out. It's like, just leave me alone. Go on with your life. Go on with mine. I ain't got a kid. Blah, blah, blah. Ain't mine. Leave me alone. And for no money being paid to take care of H, I can't count on my two hands how much I've got in 15 years. Yeah, he seems like a slime ball like that. He wants me to throw all child support out. I'm not stupid. Yeah, don't demand that back payment. Yeah, he's an idiot. I swear to God, him and Dee Dee are related. I swear. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a few minutes break, you guys. I'm going to go upstairs and get some cough medicine. I'm going to grab that and go to the bathroom at the same time. So take a 5-minute break. Go grab yourself a drink, an iced tea if you're in a place where it's hot, something with ice in it. If you're somewhere where it's cold, like, well, it's actually warming up outside right now, but it was cold this morning. Grab yourself something to drink, go potty, whatever you need to do. We'll be back less than 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. I'm back. See, it wasn't even 5 minutes. I don't know if that cough medicine is going to do any good, but we'll see. Take cough medicine and then I drink coffee. That's great, Willow. You guys all back? You guys all back from your little... Did you run? Did you run like I did? Okay. All right. Oh, here comes the rain. Good. Maybe we can wrap up early because the rain is about to start here. It's coming down good. I hope we don't lose power. I should have thrown my air conditioning on while I was up there, just in case it goes out so my room is cooled down. Anything above 70 in my bedroom, I can't sleep. And it seems all the heat congregates in my bedroom. And it's like upstairs at the front of the house, so it's like it seems to get all the sun when there is sun, but still it's the hottest room in the house. It's above the kitchen, so no, it's not. It's above up here above my office. So I don't know. I don't know why that room gets so hot, but it does. I don't know. Okay, is everybody back? Let's shake these up a bit. All right. Okay, who do we got? Oh, Delia. I'm just going to call you D. It's funny because when I was little, that was my nickname growing up. D for some reason. So I was always doing dumb things and getting myself into disasters. I should ask my mother why she called me that. Okay, Delia. Let's see what we got for you. What we got for Delia? Sheep innocence. Let's see what it says. Again, sorry for the cough. I'm an asshole. Okay. You're encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. This is all about making yourself vulnerable, which I don't know if I agree with at this point. But talks about reconnecting with your inner child, which means, you know how we lived our life, like not a care in the world, not letting things, the outside world affect us, stuff like that. That's what I'm gaining from this. I know a little bit about your situation, so it's what I'm garnering from that. We'll see what comes out in the cards, but what I'm garnering, it's almost like don't stress yourself out, and especially stress at this time for you is not good anyway. It's more about not letting the outside world affect your little circle. You know what I mean? So let's see. Why is the sheep and the innocence there? Don't be a follower either. Don't follow along with what someone wants just to appease them. And you got 3. Oh my gosh, 4. That's too many, but we're going to take them. This is a vacay. This talks about getting away. That's what a vacay is all about, is about getting away. This could be getting away from a situation, from a person. This is all about relaxing and having fun. Just like I said with the sheep, the innocence, going back to that time. like in our childhoods when we just let things go and didn't let the outside world interfere with, our innocence and stuff like that. Epiphany, this is self-reflection. This is looking back on things. Um, and I believe, like, I do think that you have a lot of questions still. And I think if you look back and really go over maybe some quiet times or times that you've shared with a certain someone and things that they've said, I think you already know the answers to a lot of your questions, because I do believe that there was excuse me, instances where I'm seeing like wrapped in a blanket almost, and like outside, blanket over you, and just having like normal, nonchalant conversations. But I think that there was a lot of things that were said in said conversations that you may have just grazed over and not taken them the way that you should have maybe made a mental note of. That's what I'm getting. This is waves. Anytime I get water, this is emotions. And because it's big waves, it's not like a calm water. This has got waves in it. This is all about emotions and worrying about things. So like I said, you don't need stress right now. You need to, I think, just let things go and see. Look at this. The blood ties again with the family. Somebody's going to question it. It came out in his and now it's coming out in yours. There's going to be questions regarding the blood ties. I have a funny feeling he's not going to make this easy for you. But with the epiphany, the vacate, and the waves, like there's a lot of emotions going on, especially when you're pregnant anyway. There's a lot of emotions that you go through. Some days you're up, some days you're down. Sometimes you can believe what's being said. Sometimes you take it and it's like, no. But I do believe that there was conversations that were had, that you missed certain clues. And I think there's questions that you have now that have really been answered in the past in these conversations you've had with a certain person. So let's see what it's all about with these emotions, the worry, the self-reflection, the unanswered questions, because the epiphany is like self-reflection and unanswered questions. So it's almost like I do believe that those questions have already been answered. So let's go for the epiphany. Why is that there? See, the Wheel of Fortune, you took your chances. So I do feel like he showed you who he was, but you took a chance on him anyway, thinking, well, because it's me, things can be different. Like things between you and him will be different because you're not his ex or his prior girlfriends or something like that. I'm telling you, there's a chance that was taken here. And that's what the Wheel of Fortune tells me. This is about trying your luck and taking your chances. But I think really I've always said, you can tell a person's character how they talk about their ex, whether it be male or female. If a female is, making unfounded claims and like things that can't be backed up, and it's just like, oh, well, I was there, I know, and has nothing to back it up. You got to really wonder what's going on, right? Because people can say whatever they want. I just feel like there were things said in conversations that were red flags, but I think you took it like, well, I would never treat you that way, so this can never happen to me, type thing. And he was like both ways lying to your face. What do we got? We got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is him and his money. So the epiphany, okay, the unanswered questions. He's more concerned about his money than he is about anything else. This is him, the protection of his money, going forward with his money. He's on a donkey instead of a horse, like he's an ass. This is him protecting himself. It's like, I told you, like, do you remember our conversation back in 1921? I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean? It's going to be, I told you this, I told you that. You didn't believe it. He's going to throw it back as if it's your fault. Like typical narcissist. The waves, the emotions, the worries, and the fears. Oh my Yeah, there you go. This right here should tell you everything about the fears that you should have right now regarding this idiot. That's way too many. But look at all the cards that come out when I asked about the worries and fears. Um, this guy's a deadbeat. Okay, let's get like a few. Okay, the Four of Wands in reverse. This is concealing things. This is trying to hide things. This is concealing things. Um, a separation. This is almost like when I get the Four of Wands, especially with the emotions, the worry, and the fear, it's almost like he tried to put doubt out there, but in a way that it made him a victim. You know what I mean? Well, this is what's being said, but it's not true. But if you want to believe it, you can. And you know how people, how can I say it? It's almost like a pity party. They're like passive aggressive. Like this is what's being said, but you know, like you see how I am with you. Like it's up to you if you want to believe it or not. It's oh, it's gross. But yes, there's so much lack of compassion. This one wants to come out. Judgment. Being watched and being judged. A lot of things that he is throwing at you is a reflection of him. So, like when he says to you, D, that what you just did, blah, 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 that's not right. That's a reflection of him. If he's accusatory, it's because he's doing something. And I feel like there's a lot of this. He also feels that, again, he's going to win. What the hell? This is some kind of also awakening and a win. But you took your chances. You knew what I wanted. You did it anyway. I win. There's going to be things that he's going to come out and say that's going to be it going to hurt you like down to your soul. And that's what I'm getting. You took your chance. I told you. You did it anyway. I win. Wow. Family. This, oh, you don't even know how much I despise this guy. Family, blood ties. Why is that there? We have 4 on it. We're going to start with the Knight. This is taking a new direction. This is being very assertive. See this going forward on this fast donkey that he's on? He's going full force with this. Like deny, 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 deny. When it comes to the family thing, this is the 3 of Cups. This is a celebration. He feels like he's going to win. And this is also people coming to his rescue. The Sun in reverse, it's not going to turn out the way that he thought. A lot of negativity, depression going on there also. Don't let yourself get that way. Things aren't going to turn out the way that they were supposed to. And the Hierophant again. The Hierophant again. My way or the highway. This is somebody who needs to be in total control. But I've got it here. Like you took your chance. You knew what I said. You did it anyway. I win. The Knight of Swords, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go as hard as I have to go. I'm going to go forward. I've got people that are going to support me. It's not going to turn out the way that you think. It's my way or the highway. That's what I'm getting here. Photograph. This talks about looking back. Like, I know it's hard, especially with what you're going through with him right now, but I feel like it's time to move on and make new memories. This is all about looking back, looking backwards. I don't know if you're wishing you'd made different choices or whatever, but it's like that's all about looking back. Don't look back, man. You're not going that way. The mask. See, this is somebody showing, they're finally showing, this is somebody that hides behind a mask also, not showing their true personality, their true self, gaslighting, pretending. You know what I mean? The mask is falling off. You're seeing him for who he is. Let's see if we can get one more. Yeah, like he deny. We've heard this before. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, he's married. Yep, married. Eternal love, everlasting, and a promise. It's almost like, to me, with the gaslighting and the mask beside it, no matter what he's promised, he's not going to follow through. And I mean, like, he's already married. Like, he didn't even give the respect of getting a divorce before he's gone and done stuff that he, and I do feel like there's another pregnancy. So, like, he's been lying. He's been doing the same thing to you as he did with the ones prior. So I would tread water on this. It's like, almost like, do what you got to do legally. But I hope to God you never allow this guy back in your life. If he's out of your life, I don't even know. I don't know, but it's not going to end well for you at all. Do what you need to do legally and protect you and your child, and take everything he says with a consequence attached, because that's him. Mary Michael, there you are. Willow, got in a little while ago when you were talking about a pregnancy. Were you possibly talking about Scrandrel DD? Yes, there's another one. There is another one. There is another one too. It came out. It came out in 3 reads. This is the 3rd one now. But yeah, that's what. And you know what? When it came out the first time, Des did not believe it at all. It's like, nope, Dave has already said he doesn't want any more kids. He's got his family, blah, blah, blah. Boom. We found out he had gotten somebody pregnant. And the cards are now telling me again, there is another one. And that person is in a position that can cause a lot of problems for him. So what he did to get her pregnant, or whose toes he stepped on, I don't know. Is this woman married and is trying to hide it? I don't know what's going, but there's a scandal there with that one. There's a big scandal with that one that nobody knows about yet. Well, at least Des doesn't know about it yet. But there's a big scandal with that one that is going to finally bring him down. Okay. Oh, Bruce. Bruce can, anyway, I don't even want to get on about him. Like, his daddy gave him advice on when he loved Des. How's that gone for him? His dad's an idiot. He lied from the day I met him. He said he was divorced. He's done for. I better buckle up. Yeah, because he'll get nasty. He's going to get nasty with you too. Mary Michael, well, I'm not getting a reader asking questions today. I had enough last week. Plus it's been a rough week, volunteer work and other issues with deck estimate. Get the hell out of here. Yep. There's another one, and this one is going to be it's a scandal. This one could cost him a lot, and I'm not just saying financially. This one is going to cost him in ways he could never imagine. Yeah, but he's good. He's good, Delia. Going to war with him is one thing, but he's, look what he's doing to Des. He can drag this out with even with you for a long time and make you go broke paying lawyers to defend yourself and protect yourself and your child. And that's exactly what he's done with Des. And it's so much harder. Like, I don't want to, bring you down or anything, Delia, but being married to him, Des has a lot of rights. And he's like stomping all over her. You know what I mean? And what he's doing is the financial burden that he's putting on her to be able to fight for her rights. And they're married. She has a lot more rights than anybody else because they're legally still married. And the state of New Jersey, there's no separation. There's no stuff like that. It's like, he's crossed a lot of lines, a lot of boundaries, broken a lot of laws, and she's still having a difficult time getting what she deserves. Even financial support, anything. You know what I mean? So if his own wife is having, like, I don't know the laws in Jersey, Canada, I can tell you exactly what would happen. In Jersey, I'm trying to read up the best I can on them to help Des the best I can, but there's laws like when you're legally married and you have a child, or if you have a child out of wedlock, especially with a married man, you know what I mean? He's still married. There's things that he can pull there because he's married. You know what I mean? That you may not see coming. Oh, yes, absolutely. Financial abuse. Absolutely. Like, he hasn't given her a dime. She's had to pay for a septic system, everything, because it failed. He wouldn't even pay anything towards the people coming out to inspect it to see what needed to be done. He wouldn't do nothing. They couldn't use the water or the toilets. He didn't care. But then, just what, a month or so, 2 months ago, Des, when he had no water at his house, who was he coming begging for a shower and coming out of the shower like he's Don Juan? You know what I mean? He goes to Des and begs Des for, trying to get her to sleep with him again, using her shower, all kinds of stuff. Like, the guy's a scumbag. But I think he's going to meet his match with whoever this other person is, because this person has the means to fight him. Yep. It's like, who does that? You're out getting other people pregnant. And Delia, please don't take this like I'm talking badly about you because you didn't know. I'm talking basically about him. It's like, who does that? You can't even pay for your own child. You don't pay support. You don't do nothing. You made her life hell, then begged her to take you back time and time again. You constantly try and get her to sleep with you, and you're out getting other women pregnant. You know what I mean? Take me back, take me back. No? Okay, get somebody else pregnant because I think there's another one. Yet all the while still trying to get back with your wife, begging her for a chance. Right, Missy? Like there's something not right with him. He says what he's doing is financial abuse. Absolutely. Just prepare yourself, Delia, because what an a-hole. Yep. Mayor Michael just got a severe thunderstorm watch and the sky isn't looking good. Yeah. Got to get the dogs out and empty the trunk. Go get done what you need to get done. Get the doggies in and safe. We're getting it too. It's if you go back later, Mary Michael, to the beginning of the video, I show you what's going on in Toronto right now. That's what's coming our way. So I play a little clip of a video. I didn't play much of it because I didn't want to get struck, but it says, yep, me. Right, Missy? Oh, I can't wait either. I think I'm going to do an off-camera read. Can't wait to hear about the newest Other Woman. Can't wait until DD, the altar server, gets up in front of the judge, right? Well, I may just end up going to Jersey, and I want to get as much knowledge as I can first so I can help her get all the paperwork in order. And I'm going to get her confident enough to get up in front of a judge and at least get something temporary. Julie says, so trust me, I'm ready. I'm my father's daughter. I love that. His picture's already on an altar. Is this Ernie or Ernesto? Yeah, it's remnants of Ernesto. You should see what it did in Toronto. Here, I'll show you another quick clip. Let me pull it up. Like I used to walk these streets, like, and I'm not saying I'm a streetwalker, but growing up, this was my stomping ground. This is just this side of Hamilton where I was born and raised. I lived in Toronto for a bit, but let me just play it here. Where is it? Hang on. I'm getting it. Is this it? I think this is it. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, hang on. I can't show you guys all of it because I don't want to get a strike. But this is in Toronto and Mississauga right now. Mississauga is east of Toronto. Then there's Toronto, and it's coming our way. Hamilton is also east of Toronto. Let me make this bigger. There we go. Okay, watch this. I used to have friends that lived over here in these apartments behind here. Watch this.
Saturday's summer plans in the 6 canceled as many of the busiest streets
in
the west end of the GTA turned into rushing rivers.
This is one of the malls.
It was a series of stalled out thunderstorms in multiple rounds that pounded the country's most populated city
Mississauga is actually part
and
of
wreaked
Toronto,
havoc for millions of people.
They're separate cities. Anyway.
And Saturday, August 17th now enters the history books, the wettest day ever for the Toronto area since records began in the 1840s.
Show it.
And the atmosphere was ripe with storm energy at a rare early hour. A tornado near Air,
this is
Ontario.
Home Depot.
Here. No injuries.
Look at this. This is Home Depot. The roof all collapsed with people in there. Look at this. Like, this isn't the one I wanted to show you. Hang on. Where's the other one? Here. Oh, here it is. Hang on. It's coming right now. Hang on. This is like it went through, like this is like a hurricane. Watch this. this. That's one of the main streets going through Toronto. Look at this. That's one of the main streets in Toronto. Yeah. I'm just going to pause it. Look at it. That's a car right up to the roof. This is main streets in Toronto. Look at this. This is crazy. This is at one of the shelters too. It's starting to get flooded. Look at this. That's a main street in Mississauga. This one here. Like, this is my old stomping ground. Look at. This is downtown Toronto. This is Mississauga. Look at one of them big, huge garbage things is floating down the street. Like, this here is probably 5 feet, 4 to 5 feet of water right here. Like, this is crazy. This is somebody's apartment. They're taking pictures, or it's up to the bumpers. Like, this is crazy. Look at that. Waves like that in the middle of downtown Toronto. So that's what's heading my way. I've talked to a few of my friends in Hamilton and in Toronto, and they said it's horrible. Horrible. Oh, I just got my passport renewed last year, and it's good for 10 years. My passport now is good until 2034, I think. Hello, Crystal. No, on Sundays is the day. Sometimes I will do them throughout the week. But generally Sundays at 1 p.m. We start at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I will be wrapping up soon. So if you do want one, please get it in. Oh, thank you, Mary Michael. Mary Michael, have you seen my latest update in the community tab? The read I did on Ira Briscoe. I believe it's one of his family members that left me a message and said that the read that I did on him 3 years ago, they just found him last week. And I did the read on him 3 years ago when I was asked to do it. And they said it was spot on. Everything that I said in that read came out to be true. So that just goes to show. Do I get them all right? No. But there's more that I get right than what I've gotten wrong. Well, thank you. I mean, it is what it is. I'm high enough up. The only thing I'm concerned about is half of my street right now has a hole. They filled in, like in front of my house, all the way to the corner to the left has been refilled in. But from the middle of the street now to the next corner up, all that road is like a 10, some spots it's about 6 to 8 feet, all the way to 10 feet deep. So I'm worried about that all filling up. But that's way up at the top of the street, so it's nowhere near me. Like, I don't know what's going to happen because the drains aren't connected back up on the street. But I'm up kind of like on a hill, so everything will run down the hill anyway, and everybody at the bottom of the hill will get it. No, I don't do phone readings. I do private reads, but I do them just like we're doing here. I do private reads where it would be only you that would see the read. And if that's something that you're interested in, Crystal, you would have to email me. If one of the mods, please, could put up my email address. You have to email for the private reads. And then that way you're the only one that sees the read, Crystal. I'm glad you prepared. Come to New Jersey, go into battle. I've not seen that read, and they said your read was spot on. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it. If you go to the community tab, Mary Michael, I've got the newspaper clipping, like where you can go and read what they say in that newspaper clipping about him being found and how they found him. They found him with somebody else, and that came out in my read. Anyway, and then go back and watch my read that I did. It was just after he had gone missing 3 years ago. Well, just over 3.5 years ago. You're very welcome, Crystal. I am behind in reads, private reads, so it may be a bit. And I'm really bad for checking emails, but I'm trying to get better at that. I try to do that first thing in the morning before I do my polls. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. Let's put these back here. And these back here. And these here. These in the front. See, I brought out the yes and no. Because generally we get yes and no questions, but today we didn't get any. No yes and no questions today. Did I get your last email? Probably not. But I will check my emails either tonight or tomorrow. Or you might go. I'll find it one way or another. Yeah, it's under the community tab. Both links are there in the post that I have under the community tab. So you don't got to go searching for stuff. It's right there. I put both links right in the community post. Just so you don't got to go looking for it all over the channel. Yeah, I'm going to get as much information as I can so I can get her in front of a judge to at least get a temporary order. It's about BK. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me go check right now. Because you know me, K-Mitch, I'll forget. Oh my gosh, I got like 64 unread messages. K-Mitch. Oh, Brian Kober. Oh. No, I hadn't seen that. Interesting. K-Mitch. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Thank you for that link, K-Mitch. Yes, that's the correct email, Missy. So there's my email right there, above and beyond Ancestor at outlook.com. That is the correct email. That is the correct one. Ira Briscoe. I'll put his name right here. And that's his name there. Ira Lee Briscoe. Like I said, you can find the link to the newspaper, what was in the newspaper, and to the read that I did. You can find it all in one post that I did on the community tab. Spill it. She sent me something about buddies of Brian Koberger's. I am going to do a live either tomorrow or Tuesday on the new documents that were filed in the Brian Koberger case. Let me just get rid of this. Whew. Smoky. Smoky, smoky, smoky. Whew. Yeah, I don't want to breathe that in. It's a 22-page document, so I'll go live either tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I don't know. I'm undecided. Maybe tomorrow. Because they're fighting about a change. But the defense wants to move the trial 300 miles away. That's like from where I live to Des in New Jersey. Nah. And if the judge agrees with that to move it to Ada County, oh my God. No. No, 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 no. He wants to move the defense wants to move the trial 300 miles, not even kilometers, 300 miles away to Ada County. Crazy. So yeah, I'm going to watch that probably tonight. I will watch it. It's excellent, especially. Okay, let me get this up here. The writing here is too small for me to read. Okay, it's excellent, especially at the end when the girlfriend talks. She's spot on about Ann Taylor. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. I got to go back to my email, and I've got to click on it. Where did you go? Okay, Mitch, there you are. I'm going to click on it so it brings it up. Okay. Watch later. Okay, I've got it saved to watch later. Nana. Yeah, that's what I say. Every day above ground's a good day. Nana, you're good. You're good. I love you. Big hugs. Big hugs. Big love. Mira Michael says, not doing permanent landscaping at Holy Sculptures Cemetery is always a good thing. That's it. Every day above ground is good. We got to thank our blessings. Not complain about what's going wrong, but let's count what's going right, right? It's the only way you can stay positive in today's society. That's for damn sure. There's so much negativity and so much hate out there anymore, and it's just crazy. Okay, so tomorrow, the trial for Stephen Stearns is supposed to start, but I don't see no links for it. So I may be jumping on tomorrow if I find a link for that. Now, that trial is only regarding what they found on his phone. That's not including the murder charge. That's a separate case. So maybe that's why I can't find a link for it. If any of you can find a link for it, drop a message down below this video afterwards and let me know where it's going to be shown live. And if you guys want to see it, let me know, and I will stream it for you. And we can all get together and have a laugh. And then the 29th is the hearing for Brian Koberger, and I will be covering that from start to finish. Also, I will be bringing this back out too. This is the book that was written on the Idaho student murders by Howard Blum. I am going to not auction it, but I'm going to give it away. So if you've done a super chat, not including the reads, not including the mini reads, but anytime I'm live or, on any of my videos, if you've given a super thanks, down there. Any $5 super chat, super thanks, whatever, get your name on the wheel. If you give a $10 super, you get twice your name on the wheel in increments of $5. So if you give 20, you get your name on the wheel 4 times. We will be doing that live after the hearing. I will be drawing for this book. Whoever wins it, I will mail it out on Friday. The hearing's on Thursday, so I'd mail it out on Friday to you, whoever wins it. So if you do give super chats, you get a chance to win this book. A super chat of $5 gets your name on the wheel. Every time you give, there's no limit on how many times you can get your name on the wheel either. So we've got a few on the wheel now. Whoever wins it is going to get this book. And I'll probably write something in here for you. So I will bring that up again on the 29th. So during that hearing, when I'm covering it, anybody that puts in super chats of $5 or more, you're going to get your name on the wheel. And I will draw it at the end of the hearing. And I'll have my mods remind me to do that before I close out the hearing, because you guys know me and my memory. Getting through. I don't know if I'm getting through or not. I've already paid and I really need your help. Thana, I have seen you give 2 super stickers of $1.99. The reads, I've already put away the cards now, but the reads, if you want a mini read, they're $25 US super chat. If you have a question, it's a $20 super chat. Okay, so we are here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you do want a mini read or you want to ask a question, try and be here for between 1 and 2, because usually by about 2:33 we're wrapping up. So if you do want one, please try and get here between 1 and 2. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up for today, you guys. I'm going to wrap it up like I always do. Thank you, mods, for keeping things on track today and helping everybody who's come in. Thank you for allowing me to read for you guys today. I love you guys. I'm going to wrap it up like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.